The man woke up in bed, still half asleep, walked into the bathroom, and instantly felt that something was seriously wrong. Looking down, he realized he'd suddenly acquired a massive surprise between his legs. Panicking, he raced to the mirror, and the moment he saw his own reflection, he immediately collapsed. Just the day before, Jessica was still a stunning, glamorous woman on her way out of the mall. She spotted a peculiar little shop selling odd trinkets. Among the items, a pair of unique earrings caught her eye. The shopkeeper informed her they were strictly not for sale. But while the owner was distracted, Jessica discreetly slipped them in her pocket. Later, she and her friend stopped at the gas station, but no attendant was visible. What they didn't know was that a man inside was in the middle of robbing the place when the robber walked out. Jessica mistook him for the employee and flustered. The thief reluctantly pumped her gas after they drove off. The man noticed a single earring lying on the ground, back at his hideout. While eating stolen chips, he carelessly put the earring on, and something truly unbelievable occurred. The next morning, Jessica woke up to discover herself transformed into that grubby, aging robber. She stealthily entered her father's room, stole a spare suit, and then arranged a meeting with her closest friends at the school track. After much effort, using a private secret code, she finally convinced them of her true identity. Her friends stared in amazement at the shocking physical change, stunned by her new equipment. The woman made a list of every person Jessica had ever quarreled with, assuming one of them had cast a spell on her. The first suspect was a science enthusiast who scoffed at the idea and declared such a change was entirely scientifically impossible. The second was a self-proclaimed witch who admitted she had put hexes on Jessica often, but nothing powerful enough to morph her into a man. Overnight, she recalled reading about an ancient type of sorcery capable of exactly such a trick, and that the guilty party would have a scorpion tattooed at a school dance later that night. Jessica and her friend spotted a rival on the dance floor. They sneaked over to check her back for the tattoo, but the rival was moving too wildly, pulling Jessica into a seductive dance. Jessica quickly created an opening to rip her shirt, open only to find there was no tattoo whatsoever. Later, desperate to use the restroom, Jessica realized she could only use the man's room. She had no idea how to urinate standing up, and all the private stalls were occupied. Picking up some ice from the urinal, she asked an elderly man why it was there. Earning only a look of pure disgust, when another man entered, Jessica decided to subtly observe his technique. Eventually, she had no alternative but to try, spraying everywhere. The old man, surprisingly helpful, coached her through the process, and afterward, Jessica gratefully planted a kiss on his cheek. That night, her friends did some research and uncovered the truth. The earrings Jessica had stolen possessed magic because both she and the robber wore one. Their very souls had swapped places to reverse the effect. Both earrings had to be worn simultaneously. Jessica quickly ran home and retrieved her earring. Her friends soon arrived with alarming news. They had located Jessica's body. The science enthusiast had seen on the news that the robber, now inhabiting Jessica's body, was involved in more crimes, and was even planning to strip dance at a nightclub to settle some massive gambling debts. So the woman cornered him at a table. Jessica fiercely demanded her original body back. The robber agreed, but only once he finished his performance, and under the condition that every week he could borrow her body once to make easy money. Enraged, Jessica lunged and wrapped her hands around his throat. A bartender separated them and warned her that any more trouble would result in her being thrown out. As soon as he turned his back, Jessica revealed the two earrings clutched in her hand. She had deftly snatched his during their struggle. Her friends helped her put both of them on. Across the room, the robber, dancing wildly, suddenly transformed back in his true body. He tried to run away, but was immediately mistaken for a pervert by the bartender, who pinned him down firmly until the police arrived. Jessica was finally herself again. While the robber was roughly dragged off as a sex offender, he managed to slip away when everyone was distracted. Flagging down a car at the side of the road, he climbed inside. The driver turned and gave him a sinister smile.